Happy Monday. I hope you guys all had a great Monday. Can you believe it's almost Thanksgiving? I can't believe that. So tonight we are going to work with the Golden Greenery Bundle. This bundle has been a little bit of a challenge for me. I have tried and tried and tried, and I think I've gotten a good card for this week. So let's go ahead and dive right in. So our bundle is the Golden Greenery. Let's see. Yep. There we go. And I have my extra pieces here. So we have all these stamps. And there's two-step stamping. So we will do this stamp, and then this stamp would be the detailed. So this is the back part, and this is the detailed part. And we have that for this stamp, this stamp, this stamp, and both bells. I think that's pretty neat. Let me turn this light down a little bit. Whoops. Here we go. All right. And then we have our dies, which are also really beautiful. They cut out some amazing pieces. I've had a lot of fun playing around with all these beautiful dies in here. And for our paper that goes with this bundle, you get it separately, but it coordinates with the bundle. This is the Season of Green and Gold. And guys, it is beautiful. The gold in here is just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So we've got this sheet. And the dies actually cut these out. So let me show you here. So we've got this die right here. It will actually cut out this piece right here. You can also cut this piece out and this piece. You can also cut the little berries out as well, which is really cool. And we're going to play with those tonight. Isn't that beautiful? The back side, a little bit of a neutral with some lines in our green. I think this is maybe Old Olive. Beautiful. And then we have this piece, which is also gorgeous. It's got the gold. Stunning. And the back is little polka dots. Really pretty. Then we've got, I think I have this upside down here. We've got our bells, which are gorgeous. So pretty. They just shine and shimmer. In the back is a plaid. It's actually kind of a fun little plaid going on here. Then we have, these are almost like little diamonds. And they're, I don't know if you can tell, but they're gold on a vanilla background. And they just shimmer. They're really pretty. And the background of this, the back part, is kind of the leafy green part. Then we have these little starbursts. They're also shiny and gold. So pretty. And the back here is some more of the beautiful leaf designs. And then our last piece is probably the showstopper of the whole thing. Completely gold, golden vanilla, shimmers and shines. It's just gorgeous. And the back is a beautiful marbled kind of green. Looks like it is garden green and old olive kind of mixed together. Super pretty paper. I love this paper. There's also some vellum that goes with it that we're going to be playing with. This is the Graceful Greenery Vellum. And this is really pretty. So this sheet here, you can die cut out Get this die back out here. You can die cut these out. Fits right on top. You can die cut this one, as well as the berries. It's really, really amazing to be able to do that. Add dimension and texture to your designs. So pretty. Then we have this kind of like a snowy background kind of vellum, which is really pretty. And we also have this one, which is the kind of like the little pine ends here, and these cut out as well. So how fun. I've been so excited to work with this bundle, even though I had a little bit of a challenge. But for tonight, our card that we are going to make is this card right here. How pretty is that? It just shines, all that gold on there. So pretty. And our envelope, as well as our inside, is decorated. Isn't that stamping just gorgeous? I just love how these stamps work, the two-step stamping. It's just beautiful. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So let's go ahead and dive in here, go over the pieces that you will need. So I have a scrap piece of gold. You're going to need a scrap piece of basic beige, which we will be cutting out with our Spotlight of Nature dies. It's going to be this die right here. Run that through the the Stampin' Cut embossing machine, and it's going to come out with this. Then we're going to do the same thing. We need a scrap piece of, this is Cherry Cobbler. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to run through with our Spotlight of Nature die. And then I have I think this is, what is this called? Layering circle dies. I was looking around to find one that I could fit in here. And this one fits perfect in here. So we would just run this through together, and it's going to pop out just like this. So we can put these together. How fun is that? You're also going to need a basic beige piece, 5 1/4 by 4, which we will be using the distressed tile. I'm pretty sure I have used this before. I really, really like this embossing folder. It's just gorgeous. So we're going to be using this folder with our basic beige piece here. And it's going to come out looking like this. Let's see if I can move my light a little bit here. There we go. Hopefully get that over there. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Just really pretty texture on there. Then you're going to need your inside piece, of course, which my standard is 5 by 3 3/4. Just a basic white. Then your envelope and your base, which my favorite is cut 4 1/4 by 11 and score at 5 1/2, so that it folds this way and opens up. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So our first thing that we're going to do is take our background, our card base, and we're going to glue down our basic beige, which is our piece here that we embossed with the distressed tile. And I'm going to do it with this side facing down. Hope you guys had a great day. It was a busy day for me. Lots going on with work, and I am dog sitting for one of my friend's dogs, Titus. Love him to death, and he's a German Shepherd, and he's high energy, let me tell you. All right, there we go. So we glued this down, and as always, make sure you put a decent amount of glue when you are working with an embossing folder because it's got to get in those nooks and crannies to make sure that it sticks down on your other piece. And there we go. Not sure what is going on with my light here. Let's move this over a little bit. Okay, sort of. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to stamp our circle here, and I am going to use, let's see, my Cherry Cobbler ink pad. Open this up here, and I am using, since the Golden Greenery Bundle does not have any sentiments with it, I am using the Greetings of the Season, and I'm going to use the, where did it go? Merry and Christmas. So I have already put that on my block here, right like this. So we are just going to tap, tap, tap. And then I'm going to center this in the middle of the circle. Press down, a little bit of pressure, and pull up. And what I have found with any type of darker color, like a red or a pretty peacock, if you hold it down for an extra second, it really gives you that crisp look to your wording. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to attach our red piece. So you just want a very, very small amount of glue, because we don't want it to ooze out. And there we go, just a little bead around, not even a bead, just kind of like just a smidge. There we go, got a little bit out. All right, so we're just going to take our red circle here, fit it on here, just like that. And you can see a little bit of the glue coming out, but that will dry and you won't be able to tell. Just like that. Isn't that pretty? I love that. All right, this is going to go in the center here. And I already have all of my pieces die cut. And what I actually used were the glue dots and my little tool that I like. It's kind of like a weeding tool. And let's see, let me get all my little pieces here. So I cut out pieces from the designer series paper, which is this one. Let's see, this piece, and two of these. So this is from the designer series paper that I cut out. I also cut out from the vellum these three pieces. You can see those. They're so pretty. So, so pretty. And then out of the gold, I cut out a couple pieces. I cut out one of the little pine pieces, a little piece of one of the bigger die cuts, and I cut it into two sections, a 3-piece and a 4-piece. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start by getting a glue dot, and I'm going to, let's start with our largest piece, which is going to be this one. I am just going to stick the glue dot right here on the front. Then I'm going to stick it down kind of where I want it to go. I'm going to put my Merry Christmas where I am wanting it to go. And you can move it around a little bit until you push down and commit. And there we go. So we have our one piece already stuck on. All right, so let's do that again with this piece. This paper is just beautiful. If you haven't gotten it yet, you need to get this paper. It is absolutely stunning. This was one of the papers when it first came out for pre-order. I was like, I have to have that paper. I have to have it. It's just so, so pretty. There we go. Just keep going around. And this is actually a really simple card to do. It's a lot of die cutting, but in the end, it makes it super easy to just put everything together. Slip this in here. Make sure I am getting my pieces all so they stay on the card. That's the trick, is you don't want it to go past the outside part of your card. That would not be good. All right, let's get this guy. You guys traveling for the holidays? I am staying home for Thanksgiving this year. Traveling for Christmas, but let's see. There we go. I can't believe the holidays are already here. It's just crazy. Came up really, really quick this year. All right. This is a vellum piece. Oh, I missed the glue dot. I thought it stuck. There we go. This is one of the vellum pieces. And these are just, it's just beautiful when it's out like this. Let's see, I have this piece down here. Make sure, yep, it's gonna go fit there. Then let's go with this one. You can also glue this if you'd like, or use tape, tear and tape or scotch tape. This was the easiest for me, and then I go back and when we're going to dimensional this up, and when we dimensional it up, we're going to make sure, get these pieces all here. There we go. And I want this right here. Okay, whoops. We're going to dimensional it up, so when we get to that part, we're going to put the dimensional so that it's going to keep these pieces down, to kind of reinforce it. But right now, we're just kind of building our beautiful arrangement here. This piece, I think, is probably my favorite of all of them. I just love the way this piece is. It's so, so pretty. And I'm going to stick this guy here and tuck him in here. Just like that. So, so pretty. And let's make sure, I think this guy needs to scoot in a little bit. Yep, and then I'll move this guy. There we go. All right, so now we're going to do our gold pieces, and I'm just going to cut part of this off because we don't need all of it. You could keep it on, but I just think that it's easier when it is a little less to work with behind. So I'm just going to scooch this piece over right here a little bit, push it down again, and let's see, going to stick this guy right here. Push him in a little bit more. Let's see. Let's go like that. Perfect. So, so pretty. All right. So I'm going to leave these two pieces until I get it put down so that I know where I need to fill in. So I'm just going to flip this over and take my dimensionals. I'm just going to make sure these pieces are where I want them. And I'm just going to put, oh, I got two. Put the dimensional across the two pieces so that will stay. So, let's see, this guy, just like that. So I'm going to put this one here. Move this guy around a little bit. Oh, this is just so pretty. Take another dimensional here. Stick it across there. I'm going to do the same thing over here. Just to make it secure. Let's see. Yep, I think we're all secure. So now I'm just going to kind of fill in to make sure that it's going to stay popped up. Since there's so many pieces to it, just want to make sure that it's going to stay popped. All right. I'm going to take off the backings. Whoops. If I can get this one. It doesn't want to cooperate. All right. Pull these off. Have you guys worked with this bundle yet? I need to work more with it. I think because it has a lot of vanilla in it. I'm not a vanilla fan. And I think that's why it's hard for me, because I'm just not into the vanilla in it. Let's see, I'm going to try to get this center here. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And then I'm just going to take a glue dot for these two, and we're going to glue dot these in. But yeah, with vanilla, anything vanilla colored, I just struggle with, because it's just not my favorite. Probably my least favorite for some reason. Alright, so let's put this guy, I think I want this piece over here, so I'm going to put this one down here. I'm just going to pull this up a little bit, just like that. Do the same over here. Let's see, get him, whoops, he's stuck to the desk. It's okay. And I'm going to stick him right here. It's kind of why I wanted to do this larger one over here, since I have this big little, it's a bigger spot here to fill in. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? So, so pretty. And for these, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reinforce it. I'm going to put another, oops, I got stuck. I'm going to put another glue dot down here underneath. Whoops. Let's see, there we go. And that'll keep it right there. I'm going to do it with the other one as well. Now that I know that that is where I want them to stay, stick that under there and pull that out. Nice. I love that so, so much. And for our embellishment for this, I'm going to show you a really cool technique. So we're going to use the Opal Rounds assortment, and I'm going to use these clear embellishments here, but I don't want them to be clear. So I'm going to take my light cherry cobbler Stampin' Blend. I'm going to use the brush side of it, brush tip here, and I'm just going to color. Let's see, let me pick one that I can color easily here. Just going to go around here very easily with the tip of the marker here and color. This guy doesn't want to stay. Then we'll do this one. It's easier when they stay on the paper. Not quite sure. Maybe I got a little bit underneath it. And I kind of just went over them a little bit more just to get them a little bit darker. Because with Stampin' Blends, the more that you add, the darker it will get. So I am going to, let's see when I'm going to do this because it's not dried yet. I'm just going to, here we go, get this one. We're going to stick this guy right here. I just don't want the red all over me. There we go. Stick that there. Let's see. Ooh, I got that one. So we will stick this guy here. I would say when you color these, to make sure that you give them, you know, a good 2-3 minutes to dry, just so you don't get it on your hands. I always get red on me anytime I use any type of red. All right, isn't that beautiful? So if you don't have a particular color embellishment that you want, you can go ahead and use any of the clear ones and just color them with your Stampin' Right blends or Stampin' Blends marker. Really, really good tip there. All right, now we're going to do our inside and our envelope. So we're going to go up and down with this one. We are going to take our, this is my favorite part because I love this stamp so much. All right, so let me wipe this one off and I can take my Merry Christmas off. I'm going to stick this piece right here on, and I'm going to use, let's see, Granny Apple. I forgot to get my stamp or my ink pads before I started, and I need to grab my stamp off piece here. So for this two-step stamping, you're going to do this stamp first. It's the more full of a stamp. So you're going to want to get it inked up. So just tap, tap, tap very gently. You're going to see it's all inked up. We're going to want to, let me do that again because I think I touched it when I dropped it. We're just going to stamp off. And then we are going to stamp onto our paper. See how beautiful that is? So pretty. And if you stamp it full strength, you can kind of see the difference in the color. Oops. And for our background piece, we want it to be a little bit lighter than the top part. The top part, we are going to want it to be where it's showing the outer portions of it, the stems and the newer pieces that are growing. So we're going to do that again with our envelope here. Ink it up, stamp off, make sure, yep, that's the right way. And there we go. And I'm going to clean that one off. And then we're going to use the detailed part of the two-step stamp, which is gorgeous. It's going to be this one. I don't know if you can see it. It's got a lot of detail on it. So we're just going to tap, tap, tap. And at full strength, we are going to line it up with our leaves here. And then just push down and give it some pressure. Let it sit for a second. And look at that. Is that not beautiful? I just love the way these stamps work. They're just stunning. So let's do that one more time. Stamp right onto our first stamp there. Oh, it's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I love this stamp set so much. There we go. Now we are just going to glue our inside. So of course we have to decorate inside as well, and the envelope. Everybody loves get something pretty in the mail. You get so much junk mail these days. It's nice to get something pretty looking. Alright, so I'm just going to line it up on the left, the right, and the bottom. If it looks kind of even on all three, then you're pretty much good to set it down there. Alright. And that is our card. So we have our card and our envelope. Is that not just beautiful? And we have our inside as well. The hardest part of this is the die cutting. So pretty. All right. If you are not already, make sure that you follow my socials. I am on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. I'm really trying to grow my following, so if you could share with your friends, let them know. Every Monday, I go live at 6 p.m. You can also join my mailing list. You can email me, createdbycassie23, or there is going to be a link in the description box. And my next live is going to be Friday. Actually, this Friday is going to be a bonus live this week at 3 p.m. And the card theme is going to be a featured bundle. So it's going to be a surprise. I've been playing around with the bundle and working on it, and you're definitely going to want to stay tuned. Tune in for it. So thank you so much for joining me live tonight or on the replay. I greatly appreciate your support, and I hope that you guys have a great rest of your week, a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I will see you on Friday. Bye.